Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Terra Invicta. We are Project Exodus, and let me catch you up with what has happened between episodes. First of all, objective complete. We have completed the Begin the Search objective. Insights gained from our alien research have provided small but crucial improvements to our deep space viewing technology. Our new Aesir telescope represents an improvement of at least an order of magnitude upon our best pre-first contact space viewing arrays. Our astronomers are practically fighting over who gets to use it. Needless to say, they, along with the rest of our personnel, will greatly appreciate it if you could continue to protect the Aesir's HABs. All right, that sounds good. So there you go. We got a deep space telescope as well as a variety of other things over on Conrad Station. There you go. There's the telescope. Oh, it looks very telescopy. I like that. So it is going to give us some tech bonus and a 10% boost towards space techs. And we might indeed build more of these, but we needed more for our quest. So we got that down. We got a variety of things. I guess, now that I think about it, so we have the space research centers over here. 10 science, 10% tech. 5 science, 10% tech. Is the space research one still better? 20 energy. And then this also gives us an improvement to mission control if it's in Earth orbit. 20 energy. Huh. It looks like there's no point. I guess it would be unfair because the Deep Space Telescope is a faction-specific module, right? So I guess it would be unfair if Project Exodus maybe got a significant boost compared to the others. What's the crew? 15... 25. It does use less crew, which presumably means less water and less volatiles. But okay, unless I'm missing something, which, I mean, luckily, I never miss anything in video games. Unless I'm missing something, it doesn't look to me like the Deep Space Telescope is better than the regular space things, and I don't have to stress about building specifically that. I don't know, maybe we need a backup one for our quest or something, but we'll see. So we had advanced our goal. We have 2 more still, research exotics and capture or communicate with captured Hydra. Let's take a look at the tech progression over here. You can see I'm indeed just started working on exotic materials over here. I'm also working on other tech to finish our next tier of pew-pew ships. We finished the tin droplet radiator relatively recently. I've also gone and queued up the molecular assemblers global tech. So this has lots of projects assigned to it. It also leads down what I think is a very critical tech line. Diamondoids has, I think, the next tier of armor, the adamantine armor, and I think leads to more stuff as well, and the ultra capacitors. I was just looking at the tech tree. Yeah, there we go. Still have it open there. Molecular assemblers is what we're researching here. I think what I'd done is I'd looked at one of these NCAP techs, and I was like, well, we clearly need to get to these things at some point, and I do want to go down like the super fancy fusion reactors at some point. So I sort of just picked one of those and then checked to see what prereqs, and it was molecular assemblers into diamondoids. So that sounds pretty good. We have one more ship just that's not where I'm going. One more ship just waiting to pop out in 25 days, and then we will have our Earth defensive fleet back up and running. Although it definitely is capable of doing some things now. I suppose I could check, like, what's in orbit right now? Victor 143? Yeah, I guess we may as well engage with that. Again, on paper, we have less combat strength, 216 versus 273, but in Terra Invicta, the combat strength includes calculation from Delta V, which they have tremendously more Delta V than we do, so this is being artificially inflated by their Delta V as opposed to pure combat power. Now, I think some of that has changed, some of the math on this did change between when the last time we played, but I think a lot of this is still true. So anyway, it feels like we should blow this up. It's not actually doing surveillance, but I think I'm going to go for the blow up anyway. It might just run away a few times, and that's okay, but we'll go and do a little bit of harassment. It does make me wonder if I should be starting a defense fleet around Mercury. We do have a shipyard there, and we do have a lot of stations. Maybe? Like, we could wait for the next tier of ships, but honestly, like, this tier's pretty good. Unless I just do an upgrade, I still maybe build missile or torpedo monitors, but we could give it the next tier up of a couple other things to make their reactor lighter and maybe have the access to better armor. I don't know if we'll get the better armor. The better radiator would be something, perhaps. I don't know. I don't think it's a big deal. Anyway, let's go ahead and lock this in. We're also very soon, so I'm going to try to engage. Oh, it accepts. Because, yeah, again, on paper, the aliens were like, well, I have a bigger number, so I'm going to go for it. But it does have an internal thing to start to adapt to that. So the AI will adjust. But we'll start battle. This should be a pretty easy stomp. Max speed, tight is good. Although, in a way, it doesn't matter here because we don't have point defense to, like, defend one another. But we'll still do this. Max speed, unpause, max simulation speed. And again, we'll wait until we're about 1,000 kilometers. And at least we only have one target to shoot at here. And, I mean, we're definitely going to win this. All right, there you go. Primary target locked. They're not going to be able to dodge that. I mean, we might be able to save a little bit of materials by not using literally all our ammo. But, you know, there's no such kill as overkill. So we do have a little bit of incoming fire that we are going to take. And we are going to lose a ship. But that's the design of these things. I think that's okay. If I'd thrown more ships at this, it wouldn't have changed the result. We still would have lost one no matter what. In fact, the second one did take a bunch of damage there. It lost some of its Delta V, so it'll be a little slower going back home, but I think it's going to be fine. So we'll just hit continue over here. There we go. 2.4 exotics in this one. Ooh. Okay. They're sending ships with more stuff. We did get an extra alien hate meter. Return to the shipyards and transfer there. But we're still not at perma war or anything. Okay, maybe a revenge fleet. We will, I'll set the alarm. We will try to engage ships now as they come. I think my policy change is going to be that, which makes me think if I should go and pop our control point, or mission control cap a bunch by building some more bases around Mercury and give them the mission control things. I kind of want to, I'm hoping we could get one of the techs to lower the hate from the mission control first. I don't know. We got another one coming our way. And, oh, this has arrived. Okay, well, we just have to hit a continue on that one. Yeah, look, this is puttering around. It's possible that a fuel balance would have fixed things, but I suspect it's just that this guy has a bunch of broken engines. I don't know if we can tell that. Like, it has no Delta V, but I'm assuming it's because a bunch of its engines are blown up. Not that it just lost a bunch of fuel. I don't know. Maybe I could have done a fuel rebalance first to accelerate that, but whatever. The fleet is just going to have to limp back. I could have split it up as well. But I don't know. I mean, it's done now, so let's go to it. So I'm keeping an eye out on things again to see if there's a good open... ended the rivalry. Oh, that's nice. We actually could use another rivalry clear, I think, with Belarus, but it's still not happening. Right? It was... I don't remember who it was with. Turkey, Lithuania. Yeah, it's still 0%. Like, I thought we were bros. What is going on here? I don't know. If we look at Denmark and check the funding, yeah, it's close. 179 is its cap. We would love to get there. I mean, if we're a little bit shy, it's not the end of the world, but... and same thing in Greece, 151. Maybe on the next cycle, we might go ahead and absorb Greece. And then what we might do is just do a repeat and absorb Norway, or sorry, Denmark, my bad, on the next one. Norway is one of the places I'm looking because it is something that can be reintroduced to the European Union. But we need our enemies to go and take that. I was kind of hoping something might happen in the UK. This initiative control point was cracked down a minute ago. And I thought, oh, if the Protectorate or servants go and take that, we'll... I want to do something. Speaking of servants, we do have a servant agent buzzing around here. They are really non-threatening. Like, we could go and boop them and just give the servants a bad time, but, like, why is this guy a problem? You know? He's unimpressive. The only thing he's got in double digits is the persuasion, which all it's going to do is, like, maybe shift a little public opinion, which, I mean, admittedly, we'd prefer if that wasn't happening, but... you know, if they replace it with like a super high espionage dude or something like that, or someone with like a really problematic trait for us to like, for in regards to assassinations later, we might not like that. We're still doing a pretty heavy focus on mission control here in the EU, which again is not necessarily ideal in that the EU with its big economy would scale things like knowledge and stuff like that in a better way than the small nations. We prefer getting all our mission control from the small nations, but none of that is happening, and we still have plenty of regions in here, and we would. I mean, if we could just wave a magic wand and max out our mission control here instantly, we would. And in fact... So, I mean, we don't We don't have this yet, so it doesn't, that doesn't count. I mean, they're not unified yet. These are all full to here. Is there really only 3 points left of mission control? Oh, that's great. And then, yeah, once that's done, we'll probably, I mean, I'll just cancel this. I might add a little bit more weight to knowledge, most likely. Yeah. We could potentially get rid of the funding one. That's actually kind of interesting. I don't know if us spending on funding is really ideal. Maximum of 5,000. I mean, there's obviously a lot of space left here, but again, is it the most efficient? We probably leave a pip in here because of the efficiency, but I might go and weight more towards knowledge because I don't think we need as much of a push into economy and welfare. Or maybe what we do is we keep the funding high and the knowledge high and just have a little token effort in both of those. I can see both those possibilities. I'm not sure which way I want to go. Our crew over here is fully automated this time. I'm not doing any manual missions, just kind of in the interest of speed. Everything is looking fine there. I did pick up one extra mining org at some point. Kimura here is quite interesting. Yeah, I think we're fine with still... Oh, wait, hold on. There is a mining org in there. Where did I see that? Garnet extractions. Right. So we need space for 2. Wait, how come you... How come it looks like you can't equip this? Oh, because you're at your total orgs. Okay, hold on. That's interesting. Everyone else is at their org cap. Or, sorry, everyone else is at their capacity for administration. You're at your capacity of total allowed orgs. Oh, how about we get rid of Gru's rocket? We don't need a quarter of boost per month at all anymore. Let's sell you, which is open a slot. Technically, we could fit a 3-pointer in here, which is interesting. Like Cyprus Intelligence Group. You know what? A 3-point slot for +3 espionage? That's not worthwhile. I mean, yeah, it gives us a little bit of ops incomes and some missions, but that's unimportant. Lots of science, plus some science traits, a little investment boost, energy research. I mean, that's all very nice. I'm not going to deny that. But, you know, space mining. Now, we have one unused admin here, which is a little annoying. Oh, I suppose we could do something like drop Tellus, which would give us a total org and then 2 pips available here. I'm not going to do it currently, but that is something we can do if more mining orgs open up. And then if we do a quick little comparison, that's not where I want to go, over here. If I do a quick little comparison to our resources, we're making 4.2k science per month, and we are indeed still doubling everyone else. And that, to me, is like still like a good little initial check. Let's run that. Right now, all the alien ships we know about are coming to Earth, not Mercury. It's okay, because we have a fleet there. Oh, how many people are talking simultaneously here? Jeepers.
Chose the right, best response. What we're trying to understand is how to ensure we induce that response when the time comes.
All right, arrival psychology, and then they went and queued up arrival mass communication, which I'm wondering, like, the alien factions tend to go with these arrival blah techs, and I'm wondering if they lead to their particular victory conditions a little bit more. It's a broadcast outlet, something you put in space that improves the strength of your... Maybe it generates some influence. I think maybe when it's an interface orbit or something like that. I think it's something that I generally don't feel is something I'm too stressed about picking up. Now, one thing I'm curious about, I don't know, like, what our next... I'm not going to obsolete it, but I'm not going to favorite it either for the medical center. I don't know what our next stage in the shipbuilding meta is. I don't know if we go straight into something with like a coil or a siege coil on the front of the nose, or if we want to wait for more ranks for that. I don't know how big our ships need to be for it to feel right. Laser engines, obviously another good potential. We might do an all laser ship. Okay, a new home. So this must be... It doesn't say anything about it, which is interesting. Is it not even... Yeah, it's not even listed as a objective of ours, but presumably this is our victory condition gets unlocked over here. So, I still just want to research probably one of these alien techs at a time. So I'm doing that now. We'll probably do Hydra language next because it is our queue up. And we are doing a military tech. So I want non-Xeno, non-military. We know we're going to need to slush hydrogen tankage at some point. I guess the only question might be, do I want a better tech building? I think we've got all the tier 2 tech buildings. I don't think we're building the research campuses. There's a lot of military. Maybe I should double up on the military to catch up on some of these. I don't know. Oh, right. You know what? Let me pick up. I don't need it quite this moment, but we're going to want more control point cap. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I could stop, you know, abandoning Mexico. We do have, I love that we have the, I can't remember how that happened, that we have the executive point and not the others in Mexico. And see, like in Canada, we could grab the first 2 points over here, but then we wouldn't be in a position to kick out the resistance. What we really want is the protectorate to kick out the resistance from the executive. And then we're going to go and pick up Canada in preparations for building up towards the greater North America or United North American States or whatever that's called. And that wouldn't be too shabby. So still in a little bit of a holding pattern. If I do get the plus 40 command points or control points, I will feel pretty bad about not making use of it. Although, I suppose we could consider moving into China, which we're going to want. So another arrival alarm here. Especially with the servants moving in there, which I don't love. We could start picking up some points. Oh, okay. We do have something going to low Mercury orbit. I'm not going to set an alarm because I don't have anything there. Oh, I should have made note of the date, though, because maybe I could quick build a defensive fleet around Mercury. You know what? At the very least, if I go to Mercury here and our missile monitor, I'm going to get a foursome of these guys to help protect our shipyard because it would be a little annoying to lose that. It's going to be another 4 mission control queued up, but I think that's going to be okay. It might not get built in time. I'm not sure. All right, that's our final monitor. We're going to wait for Echo 8 to still make it home. Oh, that's a big fleet.
We appreciate.
Oh, hello, Resistance. Everyone outside Proxima Cartel, and they're offering basically nothing for it. Hang on a second. Okay. Advanced rail cannons. I go. Am I wrong about how this works? Change projects. Sort by name. Advanced railgun batteries. No, okay. I don't think I'm wrong about it. I think I am correct in that this doesn't give us the tech. It simply unlocks the ability to research it. I don't think advanced rail cannons is something with a percentage chance of unlocking. I thought it was 100%. I guess if I look at the tech tree, back out of this view, full search. Well, actually, view full search. Advanced rail cannons. 100%. Yeah. Okay. So we are going to unlock this for ourselves regardless. We don't have it now, but it is 100% chance to unlock. It's going to happen regardless, so I don't need to worry about that. I think it's the same with these two, and I don't care about the large drive. I could sell you stuff for money. We could see about exchange. Like, I could sell my... Do I want to sell my moon bases? Honestly, I kind of want to keep the moon bases. Are my moon bases defensive? Because I was going to say, if we leave the defenses off the moon bases and just invite the aliens to go blow that up, that would be okay. You're pleased, which I think is as good as we're going to get. I'm going to just leave negotiations here. But that's an interesting point. Well, I guess this is not the easiest way to find my own moon bases. The easiest thing would be to go to Habs, make sure we're on Project Exodus, make sure we've got Luna selected. Yeah, okay, they're just tier 1s. I have no guns there. At some point, I'm perfectly fine with the moon bases getting blown up because we can get more research somewhere else. I suppose I could have just sold them. Again, clear up a little bit mission control, give like people like the Resistance. Yeah, I probably should have seen if they were interested in taking it just as a giveaway. It might depend on how much mission control they have used, but kind of want to encourage them and humanity first to have fleet resources. We could actually, hold on, should I make the push towards Ireland? Obviously, I won't be able to get this pip, although at some point it might go and displace itself. Hey, look at that, advanced railgun cannon. Improved rail cannon. I don't think that was the one we're talking about, actually, but it's also good. Oh, ECM2 is really good. Thank you, fleet, for arriving here. Erratic leader in Pakistan, so we'll see about clearing that. Yeah, I think I should make some moves. Oh, it's not, they're not even protected right now. Let's go after Ireland. I might not be able to get both before they relock down the protection. We shall see. But yeah, because I can only do one at a time. But if I drop a purge here, okay, that's not great. I could get up to 81. I'm probably going to do the 1-2 combo. Yoko, if I say I want to do a crackdown, 82%, and bring it up to like 93%. Maybe I should have maxed it out. You know what?
For orders.
Acknowledged.
Okay, let's go here for 95%.
On their people.
And then we'll follow it up with the espionage. And I could boost it a little. Probably will be sitting at 100% when the crackdown goes. And if it doesn't, we still have a 37% chance. Here, let's do it this way. 48% chance to still get it, even if the crackdown fails.
We're taking power.
It's quite clear. We've got some alien assets to burnify. We've also got
Where do you need me?
an investigation to do. In fact, we've got 2.
We'll see what we can find.
Barabad. They don't do this automatically. Pakistan, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset these to hopefully get some protections.
At your service.
They might not be able to do a protect. I could have maybe swapped some things around, but I guess we'll just go ahead and eat this. A little bit of a risk. Anyone got a level up waiting? No. Okay. Confirm assignments. Oh, I was going to go... Well, I wasn't going to do it this time because of everything that's going on. There you go. Let's join Echo 13. And... hang on. You need to do a resupply first. Hang on. Close. That little bit more time went than I wanted, which is no good. Okay, 0.3 hours is not bad. Okay, and now you're going to go and transfer Victor 136, which is in surveillance, but you don't want. Okay. They're probably not going to run because they're going to perceive themselves as much stronger than us, but this is going to be fine. We might do like a 4-2 split with our targeting here, focusing mostly on the destroyer and a little less on the corvette. Most likely, you know, just 1 or 2 of our torpedoes will kill whichever one, but we need to flood the point defense. Or I could do, maybe what I should do is I should do the volley. Maybe send 1 volley to smaller ship and then put main target on the bigger one. That might be okay. But yeah, we're going to go and try to engage. Do the intercept. Engage. Start battle. I could have potentially auto-resolved too, but I mean, we like fights, right? No, tight is fine. It's the short wall that I'm looking for here. Let's go. All right, advance, advance, advance. Okay, well, that's going to work out pretty well. In fact, because of the retargeting, well, that one's pretty far away. It's possible that we'll run out of like Delta V and targeting and other oomph. Because I was going to say, we could go and just full target here, and then anything that overflows go there. I think I'll still do a limited volley. Or salvo on this first one, when we're within 1,000 kilometers. It's 1,000 kilometers of one of these ships, probably the top one, or this one's slightly more highlighted, so I don't know. Do I have all of them selected? Okay, yeah, I do. No, I don't anymore. There it is. Okay, let's... 1 volley on there. Wow, that's 1 volley? Oh yeah, because it's from every gun. And he's trying to evade. He's trying to shoot down. We do that. Okay, and then they're going to try to retarget. Up, there we go. I think they ran out of Delta V. That's what I expected. That's why I didn't want to do the full unlimited attack on the front target, because I thought, yeah, they're going to run out of juice and not be able to actually lock in here. So we're just going to wait for 1,000 kilometers again. Call that good enough? I guess they might still wait until they're within 1K. You still have bullets, right? I'm sorry, does this look to me like these are turned off? Oh, maybe once you hit volley mode, it puts all these on turn off mode? Okay, well, we're going to tell our ships they're on focus fire posture and then do that. There it is. Okay. Yeah, maybe the volley mode automatically turns off the guns. So we're probably going to lose 1 to the long-range instant pew-pew here, but obviously this insane firepower is going to take you out. Okie dokie. Oh, that's going to be resolved there. We haven't actually lost a ship yet. Can I encourage... I don't remember. Is there an automated, like, evasive maneuver? I mean, we don't... These engines really don't have much in the way of Here, defensive maneuvers. These engines really don't have a lot of turn rate potential or anything like that. So I think, there you go. Okay, you didn't die. That's wonderful. 0.8 exotics. That's interesting. So the last ship we killed must have just been a newer model that starts using more exotics. Continue, increase the speed, launch to Earth shipyard. Quick. Very nice. Okay, let's see how things work in Ireland here. And they're still not defended, which is... Oh, didn't realize I was paused. Beacon repairs, thank you very much. And then resupply. I don't know why it doesn't do the repair and resupply simultaneously. And then if I tell you to transfer, we're going to ignore... Until they start blowing up my stations, I'm going to ignore the servant ships. I mean, I could even go for the servant stations, the protectorate stations, but that would just generate more hate than we might be ready to deal with. Okay, so we're just going to wait until the next alien ship shows up here. Oh, there we go. Sortie Echo 13. This is probably going to try to run. Well, I mean, they still have a bigger number. They might not have adapted and realized that we're super badass yet. Engage. Start battle. He probably could auto-resolve this, but... All right, let's go. Max speed. I still want like a super turbo max speed. I'm betting there's like a config file or something I could tweak to change the super max speed. And just wait until we're... Here, well, you can start firing whenever you want here. Oh, this is really not a big ship. Hopefully you still have a lot of maneuvering here. We did start firing kind of early. If I'd realized you were just a Corvette, I would have waited a little bit more because I don't think I have to worry about you shooting my ships. And indeed, that is the case. We took no damage there. You know, wasted some ammo. We have a lot of resources right now. I mean, we don't want to waste things, but at the same time, we don't want to fail to kill. I probably could have done one super early volley, waited, queued up a second early volley just in case, or less early volley. See, there we go. 0.8 exotics. I mean, it's not much, but it's certainly pretty good. And honestly, I feel like we're getting more exotics here than we did last time. Okay, set that alarm. Resupply. So, maybe if they don't have a repair, like, because they repaired and then I still have to say resupply. Here they did the resupply, so I don't know. I mean, well, obviously we're going to be generating some alien hate here, but it is important to purge those ships out of there. Mostly if they're setting up surveillance. If they're just hanging about, I suppose it's not so bad. On the other hand, getting the exotics. Now, we don't have the exotic materials research, so it doesn't show up in the bar over here, but I'm pretty sure any exotics we pick up at this point still count. It's still sort of invisible. I think, I hope, but I'm pretty sure that's how it worked last time. Coil cannons are nearly done, then we'll have to make a little bit of a decision. Oh, okay, another ship here. So this is a destroyer. Oh, you're trying to do the rapid landing. Okay, these are definitely the ones we want to stop if we can get there. This is trying to do a crash land to put an alien on the planet. And these are possibly the most valuable to stop because once they're on the planet, the alien agents are a huge pain in the butt. At the same time, these guys might be the least interested in combat. Okay, coil cannon is done. We're going to grab, this is by name. Let's go by cost here. Actually, I guess I could go by type. But I'm going to grab another military one, but one that's about guns. Railgun batteries. Actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our laser stuff. Yeah, so the green lasers are the tier 2, and we're a little while away to the next one. But these are regular lasers. We could go straight to the arc ones. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. By the time you guys correct me, it's going to be kind of too late one way or another. I think we can ignore these and just do the arc ones based on the fact that they're strictly better. Anyway, I'm going to start with these. I think the batteries will improve our point defense first, so we'll do that. Alien warships. Oh yeah, that is quite nice, but we can wait. Alien robotics is also excellent. Oh, okay, we could start on our Greater Europa. And then, okay, so we could soak in Switzerland, which would actually be quite handy. Don't think, I mean, this is mostly a lot of Russia stuff. If possibly all Russia, otherwise, no, not Baku. Anyway, soaking in Switzerland would be really good. I mean, it's a really expensive research. I think we're going to go for the lasers first. I really do want to build up my military tech right now. And there's so much military tech in our queue, and it's not a queue exactly, but you know what I mean, that I really want to be researching one at all times to really, to push through that and minimize the splitting. We still have like the Great Xeno research things. Everything else is going pretty good. I mean, we could push it more. The material science is the one that's the furthest behind at this point. And yeah, maybe we do more Mercury stuff, although I don't think I'll plant more Mercury stuff until we have a little baby fleet there. Again, I'm not sure that we're going to sortie 4 missile monitors around Mercury. Although if it's just a single ship, like we can just like, you know, YOLO sacrifice a little mini fleet to do that, and that might be good. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see this ship engagement, and then we'll wrap it up after that, I think. Engage. Yeah, they're going to try to run away. And yeah, we can't chase them. So they're going to land. I could try to engage again, but ultimately they're just going to keep running, and that's not going to be a thing. I could split the fleet up. I might want to, because this is pretty important, actually. I'm going to split the fleet like so. And then Echo 13 with 121 combat strength is going to see if it can engage here. So we only have half the strength. Totally. You want to... You're going to be willing to take this the shot, right? Right? I guess Echo 14. Echo 14 is even small. You know what? I'm going to try and engage with Echo 14 as well. Both of these... we'll have enough firepower to get the kill. I don't know who'll get there first, but I'm hoping... Huh? What? Yeah, am I turned? Okay, we're gonna do an investigate on Yoko. You have a loyalty monitor and everything, don't you? Just close. You don't have a loyalty monitor. Hold on, we're installing this. And putting a point in... I mean, I guess you do investigate. We're doing other science things and stuff like that. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now we're having to hope the coin flip works with Letitia. Engage? Yeah, I think this fleet, this alien fleet, is simply uninterested in combat. It just wants to do a crash landing. So I think we're gonna have no opportunity to do anything there. Oh, I think we only did one of those. I guess I could have merged. Okay, you're both on the way. Oh, you have a symbol. And you don't. I don't know. Oh. Maybe I didn't select the right one. Earth Shipyard. There it is. Okay. UFO crash on Earth. Yep, alright. We might not be able to stop the ones that are in crash landing mode. It may be simply impossible. Unless we can actually, like, have the speed. They may literally be completely uninterested in ever engaging in battle. Where are you? Speed's good. Come on, Letitia, you can do it. I have faith in you. I'm sorry. The aliens are building a station around the moon? Well, this won't do it all. Do they have a fleet there? Do we have to... Can we not set a course directly for a station around another body? Okay, let's minimize delta V exposure. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah, we'll save tons of delta V. Let's go to the moon. and blow that up before it's operational. I don't think in our last game, I do not think we saw the aliens attempt to build a station around the moon. Wiped out the invasive flora. Good.
Recon complete.
Come on, Letitia.
You're kidding, right? I could set a puppy on fire on live TV, right? And it wouldn't change a bloody thing. That's how much they love me. Chairman Soren van Beek.
That's
Post-trial comments to the
an interesting quote that parallels what certain real-life people have said. Arrival culture is next here. Yeah, they're really pushing through that a whole bunch. We're going to keep with our particular loadout. Come on, Letitia. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
People have taken
Thank you. Okay, so the fact that the crackdown failed did not hurt us too badly, but that is pretty frustrating. Now, normally, I would want to have Yoko do investigation, but I guess that's not going to be an option. Only 2% chance here. The other one was a lot easier, but... oh, we have no public support here. At all. Okay. Let's put a pause. Ooh, crackdown there. I'd love to hit this before it's protected.
ready for my
Is there any
mission.
chance that it did the thing where it reselected the wrong thing? Okay, we have a huge purge
I'm
chance.
here.
Oh, yeah, okay. Something, maybe there was an auto cycle. But okay, this is fine. We're going to do a 95% chance to
Going
crack
after
down.
their people.
Ready to go.
If you get cracked down, then you won't be able to be protected. So we're going to take a moment before we go and do that. Our spy here is going to run an investigation on Yoko.
We'll see what they're up to.
Because what the heck, man?
Ready to go.
We're going to burninate
Going
the life
hot.
forms there. We're going to
What's the
send you to investigate this, yes, this crash landing in Congo.
Alien site.
And then we're going to do a scan there. Because it'll probably detect plants.
Overwatch.
Okay, I think I'm happy with this setup. Does anyone have any XP to spend? Not currently. This is okay. And our ship's on the move here. Okay, this video has gone on for 37 minutes. I'm going to go and put a cut in here. And we'll pick this up next time. Possibly right away this time, because there's a lot of action. So I don't think there'll be any fast forwarding between episodes. I want to see what's going on in Ireland. I want to see what's going on with Yoko. And I want to see what's going on around the moon. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.